As a green-stemmed aficionado, it's been my goal in life for
7 minutes
to touch all of it across the franchise of the Vile Citizens, and the results are shocking to say the least. So let's just see how fast can you touch grass in every Resident Evil game. No, herbs do not count.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Chris? Where's Chris? Has he seen any grass?
As you know, every good Resident Evil game starts out with
a dining room.
Honestly, Resident Evil isn't scary anymore. Oh my god! This is lovely piano playing, but look at those plants just mocking me, you little... How does this room not count? Wait, does it? After 40 minutes of puzzle solving, we finally find some spiky carpet, but disappointingly, this is the closest you can get to grass in this game. At any rate, it's safe to say Jill is not the master of gardening. Grass touch.
Oh, yeah.
In RE2, we're rookie cop Leon S. Kennedy.
And the S stands for shrub.
Sadly, we don't get to play my favourite Resi game for too long. Whoop. Excuse me, fellas. Quick trip through this.
Dining room.
And the grass is just outside the RPD. In under 4 minutes, we have a new contender. Grass touched. Over in Resident Evil 3 and...
Well, hello, shiny mamas.
For a game that takes place in the streets of Raccoon City, you'd think there'd be grass aplenty. But you've been mistaken, my friend. Downtown we get grass baited with some pre-rentedness, preventing us from actually touching the grass. We really have no choice but to derail a train to find the real crunchy good stuff. Clocking in at just under an hour, Jill really hates her grass. Grass touched. Code Veronica time, and right at the beginning of Rockford Island, we find...
What is this?
Uncertain of the floor flora, we have to check a video in 4-rate Ultra HP with increased revelation. We confirm this stuff in the graveyard is in fact green cuisine. Claire takes the lead. Grass touched. Here in Resident Evil 4 Boomer Edition. And Leon is a major grass toucher. Clocking in at just over 2 seconds, Leon retakes the Thorny Throne. The floor texture was a little vague, so we head over to these reeds just to be safe. You'd think this would be the clear winner, wouldn't you? But wait, there's more. Grass touched. Hey, why aren't you at bingo? Over in Resi 5, and surely Africa's got to have some fast grass, right? Right? Oh yeah, look how fast his grass is. The other red field becomes the new contender. But wait, there's more. You'll be surprised to know this doesn't end here. Just look at this grass, by the way. That is one sexy and identifiable looking grass texture. I'm looking at you, Code Veronica. Grass touched. Resident Evil 6 time, and I forgot this game had so many QTEs.
Quite a draft.
You're gonna tell me
Oh my god, this takes so long. Grass! Unfortunately, Leon fails to reclaim the throne, but chances were slim when he spends more time touching wood. Grass touched. In Resident Evil 7, Ethan is searching for someone that's missing, but all of a sudden he's found what he's truly been missing, becoming the new fastest grass-touching contender. Clocking in at just over half a second, surely this wins. But wait. You'd know what I'm gonna say. Grass touched.
Gifts we gave, but more
Aw, cute story. Skip. This stuff in the snow is a little twiggy for my liking, but if we head down here and examine this, we can see this is indeed grass, so grass touched. Oof, that is no nay to go. Resident Evil 0 and... I know, but listen, all I had to do was...
All we had to do was follow the damn train!
Becca, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, it's just a red herb, thank God. We go to the Resident Evil 3 school of finding grass, get this thing, crank ourselves up, and here it is. For a game where the scariest thing about it is controlling these two dorks, the grass is surprisingly cooperative. Grass touched.
Resident Evil.
So I think my concerns about the foliage in the original game echoed into the past. Because the developers of this remake thankfully added grass DLC in the form of a new outdoor area. So we don't have to wait as long to get our turf tickles. Grass touched. Turf tickles. It's Remake 2 time, and I thought this one was going to be a kick in the lickers, because after not being sure if there was any grass around the RPD, I thought we'd have to travel all the way to the orphanage as Claire. But I forgot about the very start of the game at the gas station, resulting in one of the fastest times. Grass touched. Hey, Nemi. That wouldn't happen to be a leaf blower, would it? Jill continues to be useless at finding grass, as she never even finds it. The baton is passed to Carlos, which does not surprise me at all. Thankfully, it's much quicker than the original, and we don't even have to crash a train. Grass touched. And just when we thought we had a clear winner in Resident Evil 7, the rookie turned professional comes back once more to demolish the competition in under half a second and prove once and for all who is the best gardener and indisputable grass touching champion. Well done, Leon. And the results are in. How did your favourite Resi game do? And if you enjoyed this video, please give a like and subscribe and stay tuned for some more Resi touching. Resi touching.